Rio is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win.
Trying to get back and keep doing it. That might be the most.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the Tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Cleveland taking on the Detroit Pistons. To take a look at the Pistons, they need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0, it is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Freak in at center. J.R. Smith out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Now, here is Irving. Inside, there's Freak, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, Jennings, after the missed three from Stanley Johnson. Passes it to Johnston, goes back up. He squares up and sinks it.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Irving kicks to Freak. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But the bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Here's Freak after the basket by Detroit. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist by Freak. Randolph's got his first points of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Drummond the screen. Jennings kicks to Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. Freak.
No!
Takes possession.
Ow.
With this quick break on the floor, let's highlight the sweetest shooting big men in basketball. Look at their numbers in the regular season. Freak is second.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Rubio misses. Cavaliers are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. Right side Shumpert. Here's Freak. 5 on the clock. He nails it, and we're tied up. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
And it's Rubio penetrating, and the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Drummond, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. One little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make. So pretty when it works.
Show him the ball and then take it to the hoop.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Detroit. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Now here's Ilyasova. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
There's the feed to Smith. Down low, there's Freak, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Rubio following the score by Cleveland. Jack with the defensive effort.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Rebound, Detroit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciates it. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Be like that.
Now Jack feeds to Freak. Goes up on the wing. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even killed.
And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious. And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches. Substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Freak comes in for Tristan Thompson. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Ilyasova out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Johnston in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. They set the pick. Rubio dishes to Ilyasova. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ilyasova's got his second bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Jack gets to Irving. Jack with the screen for Irving. There's Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those